Hey guys. Okay, I'm gonna warn you now. This is gonna be a long, rambling video. Long ass video of me rambling, and venting, and complaining. So prepare yourself mentally, and clear your calendars. Okay. Texting you the bug. Let me get started. Oh, you can totally see my school name. Yeah, that's where I go. Bunch of bitches and hoes. Don't go there. You hear me? If you live in St. Louis, don't go. Get out while you still can. Okay, anyways. Total. This is going to take forever because I'm so attention span. So I may seem cheery right now, but I'm not. People, my friend knows this. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, I get really hyper because I'm acting and I'm focusing on, staying, So yeah. It all started, I thought it was a pretty normal day, Same old, same old. I was still feeling I was actually feeling pretty good, because I cut last night, and I was feeling pretty good, that always makes you feel better, sadly. And then, sorry, Blitz started, and I'd ask questions, and the whole time they were laughing at me, and I was just like, whatever. Do that, you're texting me. Wait for this, there we go. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, so I was just kind of like, okay, whatever. And then I go to history. It was my first class, and it was like, okay, normal class. Nothing happened really big. It was just normal, normal, normal. Yay, normalcy. And then I went to my locker. And between then and the next block, human systems. I don't know. My purse went missing because I know for sure I had it in history. And then I got to human systems, and I went to get a pencil out of my pencil case, which is inside my purse. And it was gone. My purse was gone. I was like, oh, I must have left it in my locker, or I must have left it in my locker, or I might have even left it in history. So after class, I went up to my locker, wasn't in there. So I went up to the history room. I'm like, oh, Mr. Morrow, did I leave my purse in here? And I didn't. So I was just kind of like, say what, chicken butt, So I then continued on with life. No, I didn't continue on with life. I went to, I told Liz, so at the class, I was like, go tell Mr. Harkey, my music teacher, I'm like, tell him I'm going to be late, because I got to go on a wild purse hunt. So I went to the office, and I was like, my purse is missing. Did anyone turn it in here? And it wasn't there. So I was like, okay. So they told me to go talk to the teacher, Miss White, that had been with before. So I went and talked to her, and she had not seen it. So I was like, okay. Continued on, they told me to go up to Miss Hagan's office. She is not related to me, her name's a little different, yada, yada, yada. And she's the school's guidance counselor, and they told me to go talk to her. She wasn't in there. So I went down back to the office and was like, she's not in there. So I tried to talk to the school's principal, Miss Cheek. And she was like, okay, I'll give you a description. So I gave her a description, told her when I thought it disappeared, and I told her I had a little spat with a girl this morning, and I think she took it, to be quite honest. But I'll get to what happened with that later. Fun times. And so so I was just like, okay. Turned out she hadn't taken it, but that's for later. So I told her that. The girl she walks backwards. She does this all the time. She walks backwards and bumps into me. I'm just like, so-and-so. And so she bumped into me just before history, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, watch out. She always does this to me. And she was like, you watch out. And I yelled back at her. I'm like, look, I'm at my locker. You were running into me. She just kind of walked away under her breath, bitch. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I was just like, okay. And so then, I went to history, and then the purse disappeared. I was like, I bet she did it. I bet she did. But, I can't just accuse people. So, well, I did accuse her. So then I went to, then in the office, she gave a description of the intercom, told anyone if they find it, turn it in the office or teacher. So, lo and behold, 2 seconds later, here comes Rachel with my purse. she's not the girl that I thought took it. There's a lot of drama with her. She's a major drama starter. And she was talking about me behind my back. And I was just like, I was so mad at her. And then I forgave her. But then, lo and behold, the next day, she was a fake apology. I was just like, whatever. So then I was just like, okay. Thank you so much, Rachel. Didn't think any of it. And I'm like, oh, she couldn't have taken it. So then, I went to my next class. I'm sorry, I have to think. Which is music, which I was already in. And then I went to math. And everything was going still fine dandy. After math, my friend Larissa pulled me aside and said, you know, me and Lenise saw her take, your locker wasn't closed all the way. We saw her take it out of your locker, and she hid it behind the water fountain, which is where she said it was found. And I was like, interesting, because she was the person that turned it in. That is really interesting. So I was just like, she did it. I was just going to tell the teacher after school. I was going to go tell Miss Hagan and Miss Cheek after school, and I was going to leave it like that. And then at lunch, she found out. She was PO'd. She's like, I didn't do it. And I was like, back away, Rachel. Back away. And she wasn't going to back away. And I was just like, back off. I am pissed at you right now. And she finally backed away. And then I told somebody that I thought it was Tavion, the girl who ran into me. And somebody told her, and so the whole lunch she's sitting there going, I didn't take it from the purse. I didn't take it. I have my own from the purse. I didn't take it. You need to stop losing your stuff. I didn't take it. And she's, sitting there. I'm sitting like 2 chairs away, obviously, And she's just like, oh, well. Talking about it, I'm just counting off my fingers, trying to calm down, and she's like, egging me on. Purposely egging me on. She's like, choke someone. So, the day goes on. We had a theology next. And I was just like, and there they are, her friends talking about me. I'm just like, okay, whatever, shut up. And then we had, we had reconciliation at Middle Catholic School. So we had reconciliation today, because it's Lent or whatever. So I was just kind of like, okay, no big deal. So we had reconciliation. I was like, okay. But in the hallway, there they were talking to me. People were saying that I said stuff that I didn't say to her, and she was, oh my god, and I know she can fucking hear me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, shh. At that point, I just took my head in my locker, and I just broke down. I just started crying. And Liz could tell I was crying. She pulled me out in my locker, because I was like, had my whole half of my body in the locker. And she was like, calm down. I was like, I can't. I was just like shaking my head back and forth, going, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. Like, because I was feeling so stressed and so. I was just tired of it. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I just can't do this anymore. And I was just shaking my head. So she took me to Miss Hagan's office, and Miss Hagan's intern, Miss Montoya, was there. And so I had to talk to her. And so she told Miss Hagan, and Miss Cheek talked to her. And now I had to come up with a plan to make Tavion and Rachel stop. And then talk to them first thing in the morning. I don't know what the hell I want to do. I mean, because you know what happens. I know what I want to do with Rachel. I want to face-to-face with her, and I want to tell her I'm going to vanquish her. I'm going to get a lock of her hair, make a vanquishing spell, and goodbye. Tavion, I don't know what the hell to do about Tavion. I mean, what do I do? What do you do about that? Because that's a situation where if you tell, she's going to go, and she's going to be like, well, and she's going to be all, well, she told on me, and she got me into trouble. Mama, she can. And I'm going to be so, shut up. Shut up. So, it's just going to get worse. So, I don't know about Tavion. But it needs to stop. She needs to stop. That's what I do know. I just want it all to stop. I just want everything to stop. Oh, probably wondering what this says. Pretty much right. It says, I forgot exactly what she wrote. She wrote, think of Duda. I have them on both arms. Oh, trigger warning. Yeah, I could do that. She's like, let me do your legs too. And I'm like, no! Because she didn't know yet. And Liz was like, do it because she knew. Because I told her and she knew. She knew Duda would kick my ass. So, lawnmower, loud much. Finally mowing my grass. Just because they didn't without the pause. Okay, there it was. Sorry. So, then I told her, I just told her not too long ago. Because I felt bad lying to her. She goes, bad kitty. That's what she said. She goes, bad kitty. She goes, you're a bad, bad kitty. I'm gonna actually try tonight though for her. But I'm just emotionally drained. Like, I'm just kind of I feel better after ranting. Yeah, I always do. To you invisible people out there. Why am I wrong? Okay. But yeah. That's life. Don't go to an all-girls school. If you're considering, don't go. If you're considering going to this school, don't go. Just go to school with boys. Go to an all-boys school. Just don't do it. It won't end well. That was my little laugh. Don't do it. Okay, I'm sorry. I need more coffee. Empty. Okay, ooh. Coffee smells. As I get a pie of coffee. Anyways, I have so much soda up here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. This is like 12 minutes long. Okay, now I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. Bye, guys.